Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the New York Times Medium Sudoku for the eve of New Year's Eve, Saturday, December 30th, 2023. If I look at the grid in front of me, I see 8 digits in the top 3 rows. I see 7 in the middle 3 rows, which brings us up to 15. And then another 8 in the bottom 3 rows for a total of 23, but there's absolutely nothing in row 4. So that will be interesting, but hopefully I'll be able to place a digit relatively fast, at least in that row, which will go a long way towards solving the rest of the puzzle, I would think. And with that, let's roll. Okay, in the top 3 rows, I have 9, 4, 8, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. I have no repeat digits. In the middle 3 rows, the only repeat digit I have is a 6. I have 6s in rows 5 and 6. I can place a 6 in row 4 in one of 3 places. But that's as much as I can do. In the bottom 3 rows, I've got some 9s that allows me to place a 9 in 2 places in row 8 and a 7 in 2 places in row 9. But that's all I get. If I look by columns, I get a 6 right out of the bat. And I know there's a 9 in one of 2 places in box 1. But that's all I get, I believe, as far as the left 3 columns. The middle 3 columns, 5, 1, 2, 8, 3, 6, 7. I got nothing. Okay. In the rightmost 3 columns, I've got a 9 in one of 2 places. I've got a 2. Oh, in one of the same 2 places, actually. Yeah. These 2 9s are going to force a 9 in one of these 2. These 2 2s are going to force a 2 in one of these 2. So what that means, since 2 and 9 are both corner marks in the same box, and there's only 2 places apiece for 2 and 9, that's a hidden pair. Most notably, this particular cell that my cursor is now over cannot be a 6. Okay, now that gives me 3 digits in column 9 and in box 8. But I don't have much else to go on. Okay. I need to place a 5 in box 7, but 3 of the 5 cells are ruled out. So I can place a 5 in columns 1 and 2. Okay, I've got 7, 1, 9, 6. I need 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. This one is restricted to 3 or 4 only because it sees the other 3. These are 2, 3, 4, 5 because none of them can be 8. That's not 3. These are 2, 3, 4, and 8 because neither can be 5. That's not 3. Okay. I need to place an 8 in column 1, but I can't go there. So 8's in one of these 2 spots. Which has 8's in one of those 2. 4, 6, 7, 9. I need 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. These are not 5. These 2 are not 5, but this one also is not 2 or 8. These cells are from 1, 2, 3, 5. Because none of them can be 8, but this one isn't 5. Oh, and that one actually sees 1, 2, and 3. That is a 5. Okay, row 3 now has 5 digits. Let me try going there. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I need 4, 7, 8, 9. That's anything. So is that. This is not 7. This one isn't 4. And again, I don't have much to go on. Pfft, silly me, that can't be an 8. Okay, 1, 2, 5, 8 in column 4. I need 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. That sees 4 and 9. Okay, these are 3, 4, 7, and 9 because neither can be 6, but this isn't 4. Okay, these are 4, 6, and 9 because neither can be 3 and 7, but actually neither of these are 9 because it's got 9s looking at it. 4, 6, which means that's a 9. Oh, I put the corner 9s in the wrong spot. I think they're supposed to go there. Okay, 4, 6, this still looks right. So importantly, that's not 4. That's not 6. Hmm. Okay, in box 8, I have 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I need 1, 2, 5, and 9. Well, these both see 1 and 2. These are a 5, 9 pair. So these are 1 and 2. I've now got 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. I need 3, 4, and 6 to fill out row 7. That's anything that's not 4. Okay, what about row 6? 2, 6, 8, 9. I need 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. This isn't 3, but could be anything else. This is not 7. Could be just about anything else. I don't like a lot of these things only having 4 options. Or at least 4. Okay, what about box 4? I need 4, 5, 6, and 9 are done. I need 1, 2, 3, 7, and 8. Well, neither of these are 1, so these are 2, 3, 7, and 8. Oh, neither can be 8. Well, wait a minute. If these are 8, then this cannot be 8. So that one's 1, 2, 3, or 7, I believe. Wow, after all this time, I get a solitary 6, which helps me with nothing else. Oh, this 5 and this 5 is going to give me that as a 5. Okay, that clearly isn't 9. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, actually, that's an 8, because, and the reason I know this is an 8 is because I had 1, 6, 7, 8 left for 4 cells here, but none of these are 8. So 1, 6, 7 looks over here. This is not 1. I have 1, 5, 6, 7, 8 in row 2. I need 2, 3, 4, and 9. That's not 3. Okay, I'm looking at that config. Okay, this is not 1, 5. Okay, this cell is not 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, or 9. This is 2, 3, 7. Well, I'll be darned. I now have a 2, 3, 7 triple in column 2. So what that means is nothing else in the column can be 2, 3, or 7. So that's a 4, 5 pair. That means is this is not 4. That's forced to be a 3. Okay, this is going to end up as 2, 8, I believe. Right, nothing can be 4, and that's not 3. Okay, 2, 8 looks up here. This is not 2. This is not 2. 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. 9 by virtual placement in the column. 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. It says I need 1, 4, and 7. Oh, I've got a lot of digits filled in. Let's see. These 3 cells are not 2, 7, or 9. Start with a whole bunch of stuff there. That's not 5 or 8, but I believe anything else is possible. Oh, this is no longer 3. So that's 6, which makes that 4. Okay, this is not 4 or 6. Well, that's going to help greatly. So none of these are 4 or 6. Let's see, this is not 3. That one's not 8. I'm still going to have that 8 here or here. That's irritating. 2, 4, 6, 9 in box 9. I need 1, 3, 5, 8. I need 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, actually. Those aren't 3. That's anything. That's not 8. Oh, this is irritating. Okay, these cells are quite restricted. This one in particular is not. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I think this is 1 or 7 only. Yeah, 2's out by pair, 3 by column, 4, 5, 6 by row, 8 by box, and 9 by column. This cell is not 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. This looks like 1, 3, or 7. This is not 2, 4, 5, 8, 9. So this is 1, 3, 6, or 7 with nothing looking at it. This one isn't 2, 3, 8, or 9. That can be a whole lot of things. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so 6 is definitely one of these two. So 6 cannot be here. And this 6, oh, rules that out from being a 6. Okay, this is not 2, 4, 5, or 6. That's down to 1, 3, 7, 8, or 9, but it also isn't 3. These two are not 2 or 6. That one's not 3. That one's not 7. These are not 1, 4, 5, or 9. Start with 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. That's not 3. That's not 6 or 7. Okay, now I have to start looking for hidden digits. These are not 6 because of the box. This one, I think, could be 6, though. No. This one can't be 6 because of this pair down here. The only place for 6 in row 1 is that cell. Which does absolutely nothing. Let's see, I've got 8, one of these two. Forming an X-wing on 8s with this 2, 8 pair in column 3. Okay, 8 rules these out from being an 8. The place for 8 in row 1 is that one. Okay, this is ruled out from being an 8. 8's in one of those two. Oh, 4 says this is not 4. Okay, 4 is definitely in one of these two. Okay, so that's now a hidden 4-9 pair. Oh, and this was not 3 ages and ages ago. Let's see, this reduces to a 4-7-9 triple, which I agree with. That's a 2-3-4-9 quad, which I agree with. Let's see, if I look across row 5, this can't be an 8 by given. That can't be an 8 by given. These can't be an 8 by box. So this is an 8. This is not. doesn't help with anything else, I don't think. And a 5-9. Okay, now I have to start looking at columns. Those aren't 8, and that couldn't have been 8 by given. Duh, that's an 8. This is 1, 2, 3 left. Let's see, 2, 3, 7. Those are all good. As is that. And I agree with column 4. Yeah, column 5 and following is where it starts getting messy, I think. But I'm looking at rows now. Yeah, is there anything to distinguish which one of these is 6? I don't see it. Whichever one of those is 6 is going to determine the 4-5 pair also. Hmm. Yeah. I feel like I missed something. There's nothing to I mean, the only place for 6 is here or here. In either row 8 or row 9, I don't. And I've also got an X-wing on 6s in columns 2 and 4, rows 2 and 4 that I can't seem to distinguish either. I've got 7 on one of those too. I do not like these offset pairs. Well, the only place for 7 in box 1 is these two cells. This can't be 7, that's a 3. These are 7, 9. These are not 3. I'm going to argue that one is the 3. Okay, this is 1, 2, 7. 3 makes this 1. 2, 7, 1, like that. 7 makes this a 2, 3, so that's... Oh, 1 makes that 7. This is a 2, 3. Nothing else is pointing at it yet. 7, 9 is going to go a long way towards fixing box 5. Well, those aren't 1 either. That's not 7. Neither of these are 9. Okay, 4, 9, looking at this one, that is 7. Oh, this isn't 3. 2, 4, 9, that's a triple. 2, 4, 9, that's a triple. I'm no closer to that yet. Or this. Or that one too. I've got 3 in one of 2 spots in row 8. Not that that helps me with a whole lot. That's irritating. I don't think I'm any closer to solving the left third of the grid. Hmm. Yeah. Let's see. I still have too many options down here. I think I filled in too many of the candidates. I've got 3 in one of these. Hmm. Okay, 1 says these are not 1. 1 could be in 4 different. 1 could be in 4 spots. Oh, that's irritating. Let's see, I've got 4 in one of those too. Let's see, this might be 4 or 6 only. Yeah, the thing is, a cell like this is usually, it's 1 of 2 spots for a 4 or 1 of 2 spots for a 6, which I think suggests to me that this is 4 or 6, and therefore cannot be 1, 5, or 7. Unfortunately, I have way too many places for 7. Okay, if this is 7 or 8, and that's not 1, okay, that puts 7 in one of these two. Okay, I've now got 5 in one of those two, which says this is not 1. That puts a 1 in one of these, which forces this to be a 1. Is that my breakthrough I was looking for? I'm going with it. That's a 2, 8, 2, 8 comes back over here. This is not 8. Okay, this is 135 triple here. So this cell is not 5. 4, 5, 5, 6, 4. 5 comes over here. 7, 8. Oh, this couldn't have been 3. I just proved it the hard way. So got nothing to go there. Let's see, 8 up here does nothing. 7 here does do something. That's not 7. Most importantly, that's not 7. That's a 1. Okay, these are 6, 7. But I don't know anything about it. Okay, this is not 2. 4, 9 looks here. That's 2. This is the only place for 1 in column 5. Which says these are not 1. One of these is 1. Okay, this is not 1. Let's see. Am I done cleaning up the middle third of the grid? I believe so. Let's see. Column 6, I still can't do anything with it. What about 7? No, well, I can't do that, but that 7 looks 9, 7. Yeah, I think I pencil marked too many different things. Okay, these are not 7. Oh, 9 says that's not 9. That's 2. That's 9. This is not 1. That's down to a 3, 5. One's one of these two. I think this is going to end up being a 1, I believe. This cell in bright pink is going to end up being a 1 because that's the only cell that meets 2 places for a 1 in row 5 and column 8 that interact. Yep, and the 7 means neither of these are 7. That's the easier, one more straightforward way to see it. This is not 1 or 7. That's 3. 2, 3. Okay, this is not 3 or 7. That's 6. This is 4 or 5. This is not 3, so that's a 3. Okay, that's a 4, 5, 9 triple. Let's see, 5. This has to be 7 in order to make that 4 and this work. 7, 6, 7. 1 comes down here. 5, 3, 1. 4, 9, 4, 5, 9, 5, 9, 4. Well, that was ugly. Hmm. Yeah, I think I put in too many candidates, and that meant that my logic was not clear. If I'd had any more candidates, it would have been muddled. I mean, I had to mark 3 or 4 different places to unwind things. But thank you for joining me this afternoon.